like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Welcome to the Turnbuckle podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. So, I'm going to talk about something I just found out. So, WWE is going through they're going through some negotiations with TV service. NXT is going to CW next year, and SmackDown's going back to USA Network next year, and the Raw right now is a limbo right now. So there was always talk about Raw going to NBC, or Raw going to Amazon Prime, or Raw going to FX, but there's always been a little talk here and there about them going to the Warner Brothers. Now, if you don't know, Warner Brothers and AEW are pretty much connected to the hip. Warner Brothers and Discovery, are pretty much TBS and TNT. So there was always chatter here and there that what if WWE did this, and what if they did this, and what if they worked with Warner Brothers. Now, let me give credit where credit is due. The governor, Rio, one of my brothers, he's always said that may happen. He's always said that they may Warner Brothers might get WWE and get AEW under the same umbrella. He said it a couple years from now. A couple years ago he said it. So I got to give him props that may happen now, because the whole CM Punk thing makes Warner Brothers want WWE, and Paul Levesque, Triple H, and the other Khan, not Tony Khan, the other Khan for Nick Khan, I think that's what his name is, Nick Khan, sat down with Warner Brothers recently, like last night recently, or this morning recently, and Raw might go to Warner Brothers, or Raw might go to TNT. This leads to a whole lot of mess for AEW. It leads to AEW probably not signing back with Warner Brothers or Discovery. Like, this will be the second TV station or network that's pretty much got screwed. The first people were the first the first company that got screwed was AEW, AWA, because they had some stuff going on with CW, and then WWE came wiggling in. Well, some of this is still NWA fault. The owner, the lead singer from Smashing Pumpkins, he kind of screwed that up with some weed or some cocaine stuff skit on the show. And that messed that whole deal up, and then WWE came in and swooped in. Now, I don't know what happened with AEW. Maybe one of us see that AEW can't mess with WWE in general. You know, regardless of what money Tony Khan has and everything, they just can't mess with WWE. And maybe Warner Brothers see the tickets prices. I mean, the audience that's happening with AEW right now, because they're struggling to fill out arenas and stuff because the arena's too big and everything. Maybe they see that, or maybe they see Tony Khan's not a good businessman. Something's happening because that distillery, the Warner Brothers situation was a far-fetched deal for WWE. Now it could happen. Now it could happen. So let's talk about some AEW that just happened yesterday. So we got Winter is Coming on last night's episode, and usually we get a title match on that show, but we didn't because MJF is hurt. He's hurt, and plus he was out there selling a movie that's coming out on the Iron Claw. He was out there on the red carpet with a whole lot of other wrestlers like John Cena. Corbin was there. Ray Corbin was there. Liv was there too. And MJF took pictures with everybody that was there. He took pictures with everybody. And, this stirred up some stuff about, I could see MJF going to WWE. So, now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? Alright, which I'm going to get into me being wrong about something. But, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure MJF signed another contract already. I'm pretty sure he signed another contract with AEW. Because all the talk about him having a bidding war between AEW and WWE has died out. Completely died. He don't even talk about it anymore. And people can say, maybe because he's a face. But that wouldn't get, he's a face, but he's still a jackass. Let's not forget he's a jackass. Some people we gotta eat for it, but nonetheless, he's a jackass. He's a face, but he's a jackass still. Keep it clean, because I don't want to go further than that with that situation. But so he used to talk about that if he really wanted to. The bidding war between AEW and WWE, that he wanted. It has all died out since he signed another contract. I believe that. That don't mean he can't go back to WWE eventually. And I mean, let me not say go back. That don't mean he can't go to WWE eventually. Later on, he's still young. So and now you see a lot of stuff he does. He does recently. He's being the locker room general now. He's saying positive stuff about AEW and the roster and everything now. He's doing the stuff that a company man would do. I mean, he's not doing what Moxley does and what Jericho does. He's not kissing ass. He's not doing that. But he's doing stuff. He's saying the right stuff. He's not saying the stuff he was saying before. Now, again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he signed another contract with AEW. Pretty sure he did. saying that next year when um what's his name? He's part of the tag team. He's tag team champions right now with Bill. I come back to that. I come back to that. To who I'm talking about, he's real good friends with Cody. And he was at when Cody went to WWE. You seen him in the background there, and he got a lot of flack for it. Um, but you know, I get back to him. I just gotta remember his name. I gotta remember his name, and you know I don't want to dwell on that. I already am, but I get back to him. If he ever comes to me, if it don't, it don't. But you know, so we gotta think about that. All the talk he was doing before, MJF was doing before, is died out. All of it, all of it. You know, and let me talk about somebody else, Andrade. So, if people don't know, his contract's running out. Like, it's running out soon. Now, but people don't know, Andrade's been trying to get out of AEW for like damn near 2 years now. Like, 2 years in general. I know. Like for people who don't know, he's been trying to get out of his contract and get out of AEW for 2 years now. All right, he don't have to fight backstage with Sammy and punch Sammy in the face. All right, and got suspended for it, and that didn't work out because everybody knew then what he wanted to do. So you know, some rumbling was happening the last, I want to say 2 weeks that his contract is running out, and I thought about something. Some of this contract that he had, he's been missing a couple times because he's been hurt a couple times, and he's missed a lot of time. So they can add on some time to his contract, and I see him doing this stuff for Messi, like being here in the Indies and being in the Indies because that's signs of getting ready to leave. But then again, he's kind of getting a push right now. They got him with a manager. Yeah, they got him with a manager right now, and he's getting pushed in the tournament. And people keep saying he's leaving. Well, I'm not saying he's not going to leave. Now, I'm not saying that, but I'm pretty sure Tony Khan's going to add on some time, and I'm pretty sure Tony Khan booking him strong is trying to lead him in him to stand. But I don't think he's staying. So Andrade has been wanting to leave for a minute now. He's been trying to get back to WWE the last 2 years. Alright? He's been trying to get back to WWE the last 2 years in general. So that boy want to go back to WWE. That boy want to be back with his wife. That boy want to be back with Triple H. So that he know he can get pushed now. He knows Triple H to push him. And he would do real good in WWE. Like he would. He wouldn't get lost. Like he also sees what's happening with Dragon Lee. Alright? Like that stuff matters. And Andrade English is a whole lot better now too. Alright? And you can just put him back with Vega. If anything. Because that was working. That was literally working. So you can really put them together again and get a whole group, like a whole other group going with him and her. You know, because that was working before. Now it was working in the pandemic era, but it'll work. Like it literally will work. So that's something to think about. It really is. And Andrade should go back to. I mean, that should. It looked like he is going back to WWE. Regardless of what Tony Khan does with his contract and adding more months to it, or he's still going to go. Right? And Andrade is doing what he got to do, whether he getting pushed or whether he not getting pushed. I mean, getting pushed is. I mean, he beat Daniel Bryan on Saturday, and then he beat Brody Lee last night. You know, so since I'm already talking about tournament, we had like 3 or 4 matches last night for the tournament. We had Brody and Andrade. We had Mark Briscoe and and we had Mark Briscoe versus Jay White. There we go. We had Mark Briscoe versus Jay White. Good match. Both matches were good. We had Rush versus Jay Lethal, which it was good too. I get into that match. And then we had the match I was looking for since they announced it. We had Swerve versus John Moxley. All right. Good match. Good match. So all the matches were very, very good. I enjoy. If you enjoy wrestling, this was the episode for y'all. If you enjoy hard hitting wrestling with no interference, this was it. And it was good. Now, there was. I'm not saying the whole night was all wrestling. We did have some shittery going on. Okay, the Jericho and Kenny Omega statement with Bill and I gotta find out this man's name. Siaki? No, not Siaki. The I'm gonna say it like this: the AEW Tag Team Champions. Okay, that statement was horseshit. That statement was bad. Now, let me be clear about Kenny Omega. Okay, let me be perfectly clear about Kenny Omega. I am not like as a wrestler. Kenny's good. He's great as a wrestler. Yes. But Kenny on the mic is horrible. He's always been a bad mic guy. This is why he's always had a manager. Okay. But like that whole statement was garbage. Right? And Jericho, he was bad too. Like Jericho ain't been good on the mic in a minute. Like he ain't been good on the mic since WWE days. Alright, I can't even think of a good promo from Chris Jericho. But that statement it didn't need to happen. So saying I know why it happened. Like I know why it happened. I understand why it happened, but still, like it was garbage. It was horrible. Like I know it has to set up. It has to set up situations. Right? It has to set up a match. Right? A match that Jericho and Kenny is probably going to win. Okay? Probably going to win because the tag team division needs to be elevated. Even though I don't see Kenny and Jericho holding the belts for long. All right? I see them going to another tag team eventually, real soon. So that happened. In the beginning of the show, you had Heyman Page, and you had Roderick Strong. Now, for anybody who don't know, I am a huge Roger Strong fan. But I've been a fan since his Ring of Honor days. I've been a fan when he was in TNA, and I was a fan when he was in NXT. Alright, and I hate they left NXT, but I understand. I understand why Adam Cole and Roger Strong left, because their girlfriends slash wives were in AEW. Okay, and it was just a better fit for him. I don't know about Adam Cole being a better fit, but it was damn sure a better fit for Roger Strong. Like, he's doing more here in AEW than he would do in NXT. You know, so, and he's getting over. Alright, and he can make any kind of shirts he want to make and sell them. Because he has a TV, not TV, he has a t-shirt company that he runs. So it works out for him. So he can make all these Adam shirts and Samoa, shirts, because it's stuff he was doing last night. Now, but every time I see how Triple H is doing WWE right now, Adam Cole would be great for WWE right now. Roger Strong, like the whole group will be so much better in WWE right now. Adam Cole, Roger Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. All four of them would have been great right now in WWE. They be sitting fat in WWE right now. They be main event. They would have the role of Judgment Day right now if they was there and healthy, because this stuff probably still happening. Them being hurt will probably still be happening right now. If anything, but here we are. We haven't seen Kyle O'Reilly in like 2 years. We haven't seen. Adam Cole's hurt. Bobby Fish is doing whatever he's doing right now. He's not with WWE. He's not with anybody. Last time I heard from Bobby Fish, he was with TNA, but that was months ago. But and Roger Stone is the last of the Mohicans right now, and he's getting over it. And he could be the devil. Could be the devil. So Adam Cole and Roger Strong had a match. I want to say they had like a 12 to 15 minute match, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big Heyman Page, but it was a good match. It was a good match. But this show was to make you think that him and Adam Page was the devil. All right, and, they wanted to push you that way to make you think that what was happening. So they had a good match. Page won because he needed to win more. He needed to win more than Roger Strong, because Heyman Adam Page just came off with 2 losses against Swerve. So you gotta get a win under his belt. So that happened. So then we had, I'm not sure what match was first. Either it was the Roosh versus Jay. I think it was the Roosh and Jay Lethal match that happened first, and that was a good match. Roosh won, so he moved on in the tournament, but he got eliminated. He got eliminated after the Jay White and Mark Briscoe match, because he needed Jay White to lose. So both Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe still have no wins in this tournament, because they shouldn't have been in this tournament. Okay, I'm missing a match. Andrade beat Brody Lee, and Andrade still has a chance because he's in a different bracket. Like he's like color bracket than everybody else was tonight. But so Andrade won. It was a good match, a real good match. Brody Lee has improved, not improved. Brody Lee has been pushed, and he's shown that he can lead lead the pack if he wants to. Like Brody, I've been a fan of Brody since ROH too. I'm happy with what they're doing with him. Because you know I do see Malachi Black and Murphy leaving eventually to be with their wives and fiancés in WWE eventually, and the booking for both of them it's not how it should be. Like this whole year, Malachi Black hasn't had a single match by himself this whole year. Like none. And then they were gonna do something with him and Daniel Bryan, and then they went away from it for some reason. You know. So you know, there's that. But the tournaments were good. The tournaments were very real good. I mean, I enjoyed every last match. Now. Let's get down to the match that mattered here. All right, the match that I thought was gonna lead into a draw, and to say this now, Jay White won his match, so Jay White needed Jay White needed Swerve to win his match to stay alive in the match, like in the tournament. So Swerve and Moxie got 25 minutes. Not 25 minutes, but they got 20 minutes. All right, and then they got an extra time if they needed it, because Tony Khan said that they were going off at 10:05. So if they needed more time, they got it. Excuse me. Um, Best match of the night like either this was the best match of the night or the Rodri and Roosh match was good. Like one of those was the best match of the night to me. But I enjoyed this match. Now I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be a draw. I thought we were gonna have our first draw, but we didn't have our first draw. They I hate Moxley won. I get why he won, but he won. It was a good back and forth match. Moxley had to cheat to win. Like he had to pull the jeans and the belt and everything. Now there was a bunch. There was a bunch in the match. Um, Swerve's shoulder was up, like way up, and the ref didn't see it, and the ref kept counting. So there was that, but it was still a good 20-minute match, and the whole tournament was good. I enjoyed that whole tournament. I really did. Now Swerve has to win Saturday against Roosh to have a chance at a rematch at Moxley. Danny Bryan's in a fight. I forgot who Danny Bryan's in a fight, but he got to win too. Cause he lost to Andrade recently. I think it's gonna come down to Danny Bryan versus Swerve in the finals. Because like I said, Swerve's gonna have to beat Moxley in the rematch. Alright, because like Moxley is leading the whole tournament. He has more points than anybody. So there's that. So AEW was good. I mean, I enjoy AEW more than I enjoy Raw. Like I did. I mean, there was there's some stuff I didn't talk about because it's whatever. It's whatever. Oh no. Let me not end that in the show with that. The devil and his henchmen made an appearance afterwards. The devil and the henchman jumped Paige in the back, and they took him out and they slammed him through a car. All right, so now it's not Heyman. So I just hope it's not MJF. Okay, like I said before, it can be Roderick Strong, it can be Adam Cole, it can be Samoa Joe, which I don't think it's Joe. I don't. Now I will say, Warlord, he's one of those guys. Cause you can tell by his mannerisms and how his body is under the mask and everything. That like he's not the devil, but he's one of the guys. You know, so there's that. Like I still don't know who it is, but I think at the pay per view we'll find out who the devil is. It could be Jungle Boy, which I don't think he's ready for all that. I don't think he's ready to be the top heel in the company. He was just coming in his own before that fight with Punk. He was just coming in his own then, you know. So there is that. We won't know who it is until the pay per view though. We won't know if it's MJF, Roger Strong, Adam Cole, any of them guys until the pay per view. They can't lean this out much longer. So we'll see. So A- AEW was pretty good. Give it an 8, solid 8. It would be higher without that Jericho and Kenny Omega statement. That shit was god awful. It was just bad. It was just bad for the whole program. So I gotta knock it down a notch. But AEW had some good hard hitting matches, and I enjoyed the whole program. Besides that statement, all right. And like I said, if you enjoy wrestling, you will enjoy this. So that was good. Um, so let me talk about something all right quick about WWE and certain things. Like I wasn't talking about LA Knight, but I won't, because I had a conversation with my homeboy Coop about LA Knight and how he's not copying. What he's copying? He's copying The Rock and he's copying Stone Cold. Like he's biting. Like he may be paying homage to them, but it's still copying. That's how I'm talking about it. Like we can't just say that we can't say that LA Knight's not original. No, I'm saying it wrong. We can't say he's original when he's not. When he's copying The Rock and he's copying Stone Cold as a hybrid. Just because he's not saying what, and he's not saying he's not saying what, and he's not saying it's the same thing. He just can't get copyrighted for it because it's different words, but it's the same situation. His is what Stone Cold, and his is it's Stone Cold, right? And he walks down the ramp like Stone Cold, right? And he talks like The Rock, with his catchphrases and stuff. Like it's the same thing, you know. Now I'm not an LNA fan, like I'm not, but I do appreciate what he's doing. I understand he's getting over and he's getting pushed, but I also don't think he should get the belt right away because fans are flaky. They were wanting him to have the title, and then when he get the title, they'll stop watching. So you got to ease into this because everybody wanted Kofi to get the belt. When he got the belt, they stopped watching, and the ratings showed it. And then they had to get the belt off him because, in all reality, Kofi was as happy I was with him winning the belt, it didn't matter because he wasn't supposed to get. I mean, it mattered, but it didn't matter in the end because of the fact that the rating and stuff because nobody watched it. I think he won the belt. Now we can always say Kobe used to be heavyweight champion. We can always say that. But as far as supposed to, he wasn't supposed to. Like he wasn't. So I think WWE's being careful about giving what the fans what they want when it comes to LA Knight. Because if he gets the belt, then what? You gotta stop watching? You gotta stop caring about LA Knight? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We gotta ease into this. Now, I'm not saying hold off 3-4 years from now. No, I like get him the United States title belt and see what happens with the fans or with that. And then, if it works out, they can do something else with them. Like then by then the belts are off for certain people and they can go from there. You know, he's on SmackDown, so you gotta wait till that belt get off Roman for anything. He shouldn't be the guy to dethrone Roman. He shouldn't. It should be Cody. And then after that, if you want to give him a little run next year sometime, you can. Alright, and then everybody who a fan of LA Knight, God bless you then. Alright, and we can see what happened with that belt then. Okay? But that don't mean he ain't biting, he's not biting certain people in the company. I mean, certain legends in the company. Because he is. Now, listen, ain't nobody original right now. Like, Seth is not original. Like, Seth is pretty much Macho Man. You know? So ain't not many original stuff going on right now anyway. You know, just like Rhea's China to a certain extent. You know? And she knows it. She don't pay homage to it too. So like it ain't nothing wrong with saying somebody biting something or copying something and they getting over with it because this is getting over with it and they getting that push. So it is what it is after that. So there's that. So I'm gonna end this promo. I mean not promo. Sorry. I'm gonna end this episode with that. Yeah, make sure y'all watch New Breed and give us a like and a share and a comment. But check us out. We got stuff for everybody. We got sports. We got wrestling for EFEDs and stuff. And if you ever want to join our EFED, just let me know. I set you up and get you going. So or just check EFEDs out in general, y'all. All right. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for watching my episodes, y'all. This is the Higher Gun, and I'm out.